from Paradise about the representative of Hades, Caligula. Albert Camus, it's a play by Albert Camus. Camus, in fact, the French would say. The philosopher, thinker, writer, winner of the Nobel Prize for Literature, who famously said il y a une seule question philosophique. La question du suicide, something like that. There's only one important philosophical question, that of suicide, whether to commit it or not. Everything else relies on that. Of course, in the history of literature, in fact, he has one of the best 100 books ever written, as considered by scholars, not this amateur here. You find it on the Guardian site or the Norwegian Book Club. If you Google Norwegian Book Club, asked luminaries like Umberto Eco, Salman Rushdie, and others, and they made a system of points, and then they have this and that. And this l'étranger, stranger, not Caligula. Caligula, which is in fact the representation I've seen last evening on national television, which I will need to follow, even if with productions like this one, it's a lost case, I'm afraid. But anyway, it's putting the debate, an old debate. Was it Diderot? I'm not sure, but major thinker of the Middle Ages anyway, who wrote about this a long time ago, about how to act. Is it, as some would argue, that you have to be passionate, you have to be in the role, you have to be that man or woman who's in the play, that cat, or you have to use the brain to be rational, passional, rational, heart versus mind. And his conclusion is you have to use your mind. And it's a splendid, most relevant answer. And I think he also mentions the fact that you can see for yourself how artificial, ineffective is the performance we friends give near the fireplace or in the living room when we tell a story, and how, yes, so passionate it often is, but how inadequate it is most of the inefficient. It doesn't. You have to be a professional good actor. Alas, the thing I've seen yesterday was a shambles, and they made the case that especially the Caligula, the main character, I don't know the name of the actor, it was in Baia Mare. I didn't know that Baia Mare, a small place, a small town in this country, even has a theater. Well, it has, and the effort is laudable, but the result, I mean, it's hell is paved with good intentions, Shakespeare. So this was the case. Agitated, neurotic, hysterical at times. Yes, they also made the effort of putting on a show, a modern production, so to say, in that this a distraction. I'm sorry. In that they have nudity in the first minute or so. Another character is just naked there, which is not. I mean, it's nothing in of itself. It worked magically when Andrei Sheban did it for the trilogy for Medea. He owed us here in Bucharest in 1990 when he came back and put on stage something magnificent, divine. But we're not talking about that, alas. So here, it's just an effort to bring modernity bring a new, make it dazzling. Termina. There's dancing. There's some shining clothes there too. They don't wear the antique outfits, but suits, modern day suits. But again, this is neither here nor there. It doesn't bring anything. They tried, but it doesn't. Indeed, it made me think of a joke in the sauna. There was this guy who came in and talked about the opera. He went to the opera with his wife, which is a good thing. I mean, kudos for him. Envy. I mean, I can't. Opera is not. I get bored. I mean, I guess I would. I don't go, but if I did. Anyway, I can't watch performance at home, so never mind trapped in a theater. So he says, Aida, fine, classic, good. But what about this modern setting? Erau commando, ce pula mea. They were in commando dresses. What the penis? I mean, this is a thing here. It's instead of fuck, people use they use fuck too, of course, everywhere, but they use more the penis thing. This like that joke with some gentleman ce pula mea. I'm a gentleman, what a penis. So, in other words, the play, yeah, well, worthwhile, but not disaster really. It was there on the show last night.